Dominic Thiem's retirement in 2024 marked the end of an impressive professional tennis journey. But what stands out even more is a prediction Roger Federer made about him years before that proved surprisingly accurate. Thiem's career, though ending with some lingering regrets, is one any player who has claimed a Grand Slam title could reflect on with genuine pride and satisfaction. Winning a Grand Slam is no small feat, and Thiem achieved this milestone under fierce competition at the 2020 US Open, a tournament where he showcased his resilience and skill by defeating top players like Alex de Minaur in the quarterfinals, Daniil Medvedev in the semi-finals, and then overcoming Alexander Zverev in the final. These victories cemented his status as one of the elite players of his generation. Thiem's powerful right-handed game helped him climb as high as number 3 in the world rankings, a notable achievement. Roger Federer, a 20-time Grand Slam champion himself, was always vocal about his admiration for Thiem's potential and work ethic. But here's where it gets really intriguing. Back in 2017, during the US Open, Federer made a prediction about Thiem's future that still resonates today. At that time, Federer was set to face Thiem in what many expected to be a thrilling quarterfinal match. While Federer continued on by defeating Philipp Kohlschreiber to reach the quarters, Thiem was unexpectedly ousted by Juan Martín del Potro. Despite this setback, Federer's respect for the young Austrian was clear in his post-match interview. He described Thiem as an honest, hard-working individual who belonged to the same demanding Rafa demographic as Rafael Nadal, players who commit to intense training and never take breaks between matches. Federer even praised Thiem's aggressive style, particularly his formidable backhand and power on both wings. Most notably, Federer confidently predicted that Thiem would remain a top 10 player for a decade and consistently create opportunities to win major tournaments. This kind of forecast from a living legend is not only flattering, but also rare in its accuracy. Dominic Thiem's career is often considered underrated, especially when we look at how close he came to adding more Grand Slam titles to his cabinet. He reached the French Open final consecutively in 2018 and 2019, but was stopped both times by the seemingly unbeatable Rafael Nadal. Notably, Thiem also contested the final of the 2020 Australian Open, further proving his ability to perform at the highest level across different surfaces, despite falling short in these finals. Such consistent appearances at the pinnacle of tennis reflect a remarkable level of skill and mental toughness. With a total of 17 career titles and time spent firmly among the world's best, Thiem's legacy is that of a fierce competitor who battled the giants of his era. Though he didn't claim more than one Grand Slam, his ability to challenge the sport's top stars and sustain a high ranking over many seasons made him a respected and feared opponent on the tour. But here's the part most people miss. While Federer's prediction about Thiem's longevity and competitiveness was spot on, it also raises a question. What separates true legends from the ones who come agonizingly close? Is a single Grand Slam sufficient for greatness, or do we unfairly measure success by the sheer number of trophies? Thiem's career invites debate. Was his early retirement at 31 a loss to the sport, or a sign of the punishing physical demands tennis places on its athletes? What do you think? Did Dominic Thiem live up to the promise Federer saw in him years ago? And how should we define greatness in tennis? Is it about Grand Slam counts, consistency, or something deeper? Share your thoughts below, and let's discuss.